Okay, so this morning I got woken up by Sara because she was asking, hey, what do you do when there's a dog in a car but it's not warm, it's in the shade and it's like 12 degrees Celsius, which is a good temperature for this being outside and inside. It's not really cold, not really warm. But the problem is it's the tiny little dog that has been yapping non-stop, and I'm not sure if you can see it, it's over there in the red car. I am not familiar who that car is, so I'm guessing it's a person who's visiting. I just don't know what to do, because I'm pretty sure it's been here for at least 2 hours, and that's a dick move. Don't take your animal with you if you're gonna visit someone, and you're not intending on taking it with you. Sarah's out walking somewhere. She says, hey, just talk to the neighbors. I don't speak enough German comfortably to speak with people here because they're all the older generation that speak a very interesting German. I don't understand half the stuff they're saying sometimes. And I don't have enough vocabulary to really bring my point across other than like very basic dog in, there's dog in car. What do? I don't know a person with car, like that kind of. So I'm almost thinking about waiting like another 10 to 15 minutes to see if someone shows up. I've been actually keeping an eye on the dog because it's been yapping the entire time. Maybe I call the police because they're literally down the road for us, so it wouldn't be too much work for them. And I mean, like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world. The windows are cracked, so it's getting some fresh air. I'm thinking I think it's a douche move. You should never ever take an animal with you in the car and then leave it in the car.
Hey guys, today we're shooting here. It's really loud. Actually, it's not that loud. It was louder earlier. This company, they produce covers, duvets, pillows, all sorts of awesome stuff. And we're shooting a how to wash a duvet. Like a down, do you call it down cover? Something like that. We call it down decker. That's what I wanted to say. We have a lot of lights. I brought ours additionally. We're trying to fix the background right now. That's kind of the main issue. So we won't shoot today, we just set up because the original idea was to shoot today, but we ran into so many issues, so we decided to just set it up today, shoot tomorrow, just switch on the lights tomorrow morning and start shooting.
Feels kind of like forever since we have properly vlogged, but we're gonna try in the next couple of days to do some vlogging. Today is Friday. Today I had a really early and long day because on Thursday I finished my politics course for my German course, and today I did my full closure exam, which included listening, reading, and then speaking, of course. Everything went remarkably well, so I think I'm gonna get like a 8 out of 10 at minimum, because I was done very fast. That usually doesn't mean that it's good, but in my case it does. If I'm not sure, I'm just gonna go with the first answer that I think is the most logical. So that's good. But we have been driving for the past, what, 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours? Mm-hmm. We rented a car. We were supposed to get a Volkswagen Passat, like one of those like wagon types that are very, very common here in Germany. Turns out that when Sarah picked up the car, we have a very, very nice Audi. I love that car. I think that you also love that car.
It's my new dream car. I want it. It has so many awesome features. For example, when you're going backwards, you know, like the camera and stuff, and
got a backup camera and stuff.
The right side mirror actually tilts down, so you see the edge of the
from the passenger side.
Yeah, which is awesome. What's Sportstein?
I don't know. My brain doesn't work. But it's an awesome car. It drives so smoothly. I totally understand what people buy Audis and like Mercedeses because, oh my god, it's one of the best experiences thus far driving wise. And if you guys remember or watch the vlogs from back then, Sara used to drive with people to Dutchland when she was visiting me in the early days of the vlogs. And well, Sara was smart. She's like, hey, if we're driving, we might as well just see if we can do the blah blah car thing that we used to do for me. And basically we just took 2 people with us from Karlsruhe, so we also made some money back. And then the hunger got the better of us. I totally forgot where we were when we ended our conversation yesterday. But yeah, we've been driving a lot. We actually made it in time. I think we were like at 10:30 in Dordrecht. I slept like a block. My back is completely stiff. Not sure if that's from either driving or sleeping on a mattress. And an air mattress that is like wobbly, so that's kind of fun. And it's quite brisk upstairs. I totally forgot that when the thermostat downstairs says it's fine, upstairs it's not. We have to leave in like a half an hour, so time to get what's going on over there.
Done, yeah.
Done. Today is gonna be another one of those travel days where we're gonna do hopefully a lot of stuff and a lot of vlogging. So I'm excited about that because we haven't really had an actual reason to go out and vlog that much, which sucks because I like vlogging. I should probably also start editing the vlog, the Megavlog that I kind of wanted to do. So before we can do anything, yes, I might have an addiction problem to Mühle milk. I don't know what it is. It's just really tasty, and I assume that most people who are German know what I'm talking about.
The vlogging is a lie because you can't really see me. If I do this, I can't see you, so I'm not sure what to do.
I see absolutely nothing because I'm looking against the sun.
Me neither. So Jurre is fixing her costume. Now my eyes are watery. Thanks, Jurre.
I love it too.
There's IKEA over there, and next to it is the expo hall, and we basically were standing in line queuing up for the parking lot as long as we were driving. Okay, that's a bit exaggerated, but
solid 15 minutes at least.
15 to 20 minutes at least. But the cool thing is,
I pride myself in the fact that I did the slow crawl driving.
Yeah,
so everyone in the front and the back was benefiting from the fact that I didn't have to pull up every 5 seconds.
Anyway, we have to get going because the pre-registration ends in an hour. Is that side okay? Okay, this is better for vlogging now. See? Wait, I can do this maybe? No? No? Okay, we'll talk to you in a bit. Sorry. We just follow the people in that direction. There were people from France and the Netherlands and Belgium, and I'm pretty sure a lot of German ones.
Well, yeah. So far we've been the only German car.
Yes.
I really hope we can bullshit our way through me getting a VIP access as well. Since Sara does the cosplay contest, she gets access for free, which means she doesn't have to get in line. If you see behind me, not all the way in front, that are a lot of people. Like a lot of people in line.
Legendary Norse heroes and notorious as a scourge for England and France. The show portrays Ragnar as a farmer who rises to fame by successful raids into England and eventually becomes a Scandinavian king. Ladies and gentlemen, from Vikings, Lagertha!
Make a guess who just won the Best Craftsmanship Award thing.
Best solo costume.
As a solo. I don't even think they had a Best Craftsmanship group so far now. They had like a bunch of group awards, so there were like Best Group, Best Overall Group.
Best Performance, Best something.
Yeah. So today it wasn't completely useless with me sitting on a chair for 2 hours. That's a good thing.
Yay!
Now I'm gonna sit in a car chair for 2 hours.
No, I just got a 3D print of my costume. I like it.
Curious how that's gonna turn out because she knocked over the camera.
I did. One of the 365 million.
It's a 360 array basically, and she knocked over one of the cameras.
Come on, it was on the floor.
But that doesn't count. Good morning, guys. We are today on the other side of the IKEA because, well, we learned the hard way yesterday that it costs money to park on other parking spots. Here it's free. Technically, we were customers yesterday, so we're abusing that power. And if they make a problem out of it, then whatever, we'll pay whatever they want us to pay. So Sara is hoppling around as eager today. Didn't make a good choice on the arm aspect.
No.
It's gonna suck. It's like 5 degrees Celsius today.
I choose the cold ones in winter and the warm ones in summer. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
That's how I roll.
Well, if you had your jacket that belongs to it, then yeah.
You couldn't take that from America.
Yeah, that would have been the perfect thing. Only when you go inside the convention center, then you're back at the it's warm fiasco. But hey, it's kind of nice this morning. We did a little breakfast at Villa Husses where we had our wedding. My grandma, my mom, my sister, and her boyfriend joined us, so it was nice. We spent like an hour and a half bickering over why my grandma stole. Well, she didn't steal. She took a whole bunch of stuff from the buffet and put it in her bag. I was like, yeah, I paid for it.
For the dog?
Sure. Yeah, so that was kind of funny, making fun of her. She's like, because she was self-conscious when I started making fun of it. So I did a good job. I kind of woke up to this package that arrived that you are partially responsible for together with a viewer of ours. So about a week or two ago, when Sara started talking about going to Berlin to the YouTube thing there, the YouTube space, she was like, yeah, you need a costume. I was like, okay, I will just dress up as what I don't know. Just the basic thing I could come up with as an excuse. So I made the joke, I can just go as a Canadian, like just wear a plaid shirt and just say A the entire time. When, well, it slightly evolved into something else. I guess we should like open it up.
I'm so excited. It came like 6 hours ago, but Jurre was still sleeping, so I'm like, I want to open it. Can you hear that? It's time. Open it.
I have my super tiny, super sharp knife thingy wingy. It's of course the wrong hand for me, so that's 1, that's 2, 3, and 4. Oh dear God. Those are boots. I should be ashamed, but yeah. This is gonna be my costume on Friday.
I'm so excited. The boots came with it?
Yeah, here.
Oh, sweet!
The question is, do I actually fit in it? And I'm not gonna show you guys because I leads to the entire purpose of like doing it on Friday, but I will have to try it on, of course.
Yay! I'm so excited. Oh, the hat, by the way, she had to order from a different source. It might not be here in time, we hope. But it comes from Columbus, Ohio, which is hilarious.
Which is very big.
The US is so big and it comes from Columbus. Then again, they do have an Amazon thing there.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna try it on and you guys will see it in a few days. Yes, you're not mistaken. The time is really, really early. I actually was up a half hour sooner. Oh, of course you run off the second I want to film you. What are you doing? Just waiting? Just sitting? Oh, he's around the corner. It's his beatbox. Sara's costume. Our bag. We're getting ready to leave. We have to be at the train station in about like 10-15 minutes, so we're good. And then we're picking up the car, so we have another 6 hours ahead of us. Luckily we have 2 people that directly drive with us from where we pick up the car, so that's better than having to drive off the highway and then back up, so that's nice. And hopefully the weather's gonna be dry this weekend because it's been raining non-stop in Germany since autumn started. Of course, with a minor delay, we did make it to Berlin. I figured out that I'm not a city person. Like a long time ago, Berlin has emphasized that even more. Like the actual downtown area is absolutely stuck. So we made it actually to the YouTube space in Berlin, and the cool thing is that I didn't know is there's a studio space, like Studio Berlin. You can see it over there. But here's the cool part: the very expensive red camera headquarters for Germany, I'm assuming, or Europe, is right over there. There's like a really big logo on the side, which is kind of cool. Maybe we can just like hop over there. We can steal some gear. The only downside is because we were stuck for a solid half hour earlier in traffic. That yeah, we're almost an hour later than expected. Luckily, we could drop off the girls that were driving with us at like a tram station close by, so that's good for them. I wouldn't be able to do it otherwise, but yeah, we're here, so hopefully we can have some fun. I hope they let us in. That's the most important part.
Hey guys, I totally neglected you. I actually thought you're this one. I just vlogged on this one. Whoever is looking at this will have their fun. Anyway, they're cool cameras. I am kind of interested in that one. I'm curious what it can do. And look.
Yeah, we're gonna do one.
We're kind of late, like an hour. Yeah, anyway. So we're trying to figure out what's going on and so on, and the Halloween party is in 2 hours-ish, 1.5 hours. So yeah, we have to get dressed too. So here's Halloween stuff.
Last night we came home, I essentially just crashed and burned, and I slept till like 10 this morning. We got some breakfast, and now we're at Aldi North, which, if you guys remember Sara saying in the past, that it's, well, not completely, but it's fairly different from the one that we have, which is Aldi South. Like, it also looks a little different. They have some products that we cannot get here, and we have products that they cannot get there, so it's kind of cool. So today, we're going into Berlin. We're gonna play tourist. We're gonna see some things that you kind of have to see when you're here. So luckily everything's more or less in the same area, which is kind of nice. We have a car, so it's even better. So we can just park fairly close with the parking space. Just walk around, and whenever we're done, around 3-ish, we can go to the person where we're staying tonight. And then tomorrow we're gonna drive back. Luckily it's fairly early, so like last time we came around 2 a.m. in the morning. That's not gonna happen. I want to drive with daylight this time. This car is a little on the long side, right?
Yeah, but
this is also a little of the small parking lots, like there's obstructions everywhere. This turning circle is quite wide, or at least I'm not used to it. Like this car, you look at it from a distance, it's massive. Like you don't notice that when you're in the car just driving. Like it feels when you're driving, the car ends like around here, which is like the entire boot section. But as soon as you have to do turns and stuff, like getting into the parking lot alone was a challenge to say the least.
I have a little dilemma because you bought donuts at Aldi, but there's a Dunkin' Donuts upstairs, and you don't have many Dunkin' Donuts. There actually used to be only 2, like here in Berlin, in the Sony Center. No, actually 2 in Berlin. There's another one at a train station or something. And 1 in Cologne, I think, or Düsseldorf or something. Somewhere there. Nowadays, I think there are a couple more, maybe in Munich and so on, but it is very special. So I normally don't eat donuts, and this is like, I want a donut. I want a donut from Dunkin' Donuts, so I guess we'll go upstairs and get one. This is the Sony Center, which we will see in a second, and that's the parking space underneath it. And it's really funky and weird because there's like, here's one, and then like crooked here and over there. You see, it's not aligned. It's really weird, but it's cool because you can just drive through those. And there was not much traffic. I mean, I expected it already to be way less than yesterday in the rush hour of Friday evening, obviously, but in the city, nothing. And we drove to a part, we should have filmed it, sorry for that, but there were so many supermarkets, but mainly, okay, Lidl and something was there too, but it was a lot of like Turkish supermarkets, Asian supermarkets and stuff, no German supermarkets. I was like, what the fuck? And I saw 4 Lidls on our way here, 1 Aldi, where we actually picked up our stuff. So yeah, we are hitting the town. I'm not sure what we actually will see, and because this is lying in the back, this is one of those, how do you call that? Google Cardboard. Yeah, Google Card.
Cardboard.
Cardboard, sorry. So you put your phone in it, you can look through it, and then you can see the 360 stuff, like virtual reality. I looked through it yesterday real quick from another person. It was a bit meh, but it was okay, so yeah, I'll try it later again.
Like how well the video is shot. Like if it's shot and edited really fun, like weird, it doesn't look great. But what I do know is that I think it's very rudimentary. Like, this is not new. This is at least 2-3 years old at this point. It's kind of funny that they just have them like everywhere throughout the space to view the videos. So you go to Berlin. There's like a whole bunch of cultural stuff you can see. Where do you go if you go to Berlin?
What?
You go to the IMAX theater, go see Doctor Strange.
The thing is, I wanted to see Doctor Strange, and the likelihood that you can see it here in English is high. Yeah,
so in about like an hour or so we have the movie starting. It's like 2 hours, I think, so afterwards we have enough time to just walk around a little bit. I want to go at least to 2 things that I know you should see. But we have like a whole bunch of stuff we got, so we should probably drop that off in the car since we are across this thing parked. We walked out like 5 minutes ago. The Brandenburger Gate, I guess you would say. There's the Reichstag, the dome, the class dome. The class is actually from my hometown. That's awesome. As you can see, there are people walking, and Jurre's reaction. Hell no.
Is it too high for you?
Yeah, I don't like that. It's because it's glass. If it was just like brick building, I could survive that, but no.
I've actually been up there, and the thing is, the building underneath us, the roof is directly there, so it's actually not that high, I think. And you have like additional like protection around it. I think even people like you would survive it. No? Well guys, we'll come back one day and we'll just take you, or I will, and you'll do.